Good morning. Welcome to Red Tara Group. We're currently contemplating equanimity. Rinpoche says, another way I learned to develop equanimity was to contemplate the Buddhist teaching that throughout the infinite cycles of rebirth, all beings, limitless in number, have been our mother and father. There are no real strangers anywhere. We have previously been as intimate with every being, not just once, but many times, as we have been with our own mother in this life. No matter what role someone plays now, that being has at one time been our parent. All of us are like actors in a play who have forgotten who we really are, so we perceive each other as enemies or friends. Once we understand this, whether people are intimate or strangers, pretty or ugly, likable or not, becomes irrelevant. Instead of categorizing people, we can learn to overcome the limits of our compassion and treat all beings with the same loving kindness, responding to everyone we encounter with patience and compassion rather than anger or attachment. To fully appreciate what others have done for us throughout our many lives, we must contemplate our parents' kindness. Above all, our relationship with them is exalted because they gave us a human body, which is priceless and irreplaceable. When facing death, even the richest person on earth can't buy a new one. The body given to us by our parents provided a refuge from the torment of the intermediate state between death and birth, called the bardo, where in a mental body we were blown about by the winds of karma. Our mother, with great hardship, carried us for 9 months, enduring sickness and pain to offer us life. Had she simply given birth to us and let us be, we would have died. Humans don't grow like weeds, flourishing without care. We're very fragile, and many conditions are necessary to ensure our survival. Our parents made sure we were fed and protected. Today, if someone saved us from being hit by a car or pulled us out of a burning building, we would be extremely grateful. But we have forgotten that our parents saved us from death literally every day, from falling down the stairs, playing with matches, drinking poison, etc., etc. Now we're appreciative if a friend takes us out to dinner or even gives us a cup of tea, but we take for granted that our parents fed us every day. We're grateful when somebody carries our luggage, but our parents carried us around and served us for years. How many times did they bathe us, change our clothes, and feed us? How much does it cost today to have someone clean or cook for us? If we calculated the cost of our parents' care, the years of providing meals, clothing, shelter, protection, and training, how much would we owe them? The quality of their love and care was often beyond measure. If we had a fever or didn't come home on time, they wouldn't sleep until we recovered or walked in the door. To this day, our parents worry about us, but we don't appreciate their concern. Instead, we often consider it to be meddling. We may think we're very intelligent, more intelligent than our parents. Yet there was a time when they had to teach us everything, how to walk, talk, and even eat. Had they not insisted we go to school, many of us would have not received any education at all. Finally, this body that is a gift from our parents is a perfect vehicle for spiritual practice. Animals cannot follow a spiritual path. However strong and magnificent they may be, an elephant cannot do spiritual practice. However proud and dominant, a lion cannot meditate. However beautiful, a peacock cannot engage in peace training. Occasionally, our parents may have been irritable or abusive, but we didn't know or understand what they were going through. We couldn't see the depth of their love or the causes of their conduct. We will never really understand our parents until we ourselves become parents. And by then, it may be too late. People are fascinated by miracles. So become an industry of miracles, where a lot of religious programs on TV show miracles, talk about miracles. Healers are adored for the miracles they perform. And we have a necessity to believe in miracles. But one miracle that's right before our very eyes, every second of every day, is the kindness and love of mothers. It's a miracle. What mothers endure, what they sacrifice, what they give up, the unconditional love. They take food out of their very mouths. They sacrifice their own sleep, their own well-being. They would gladly go into debt if they could save their children. We see it over and over and over. That's what we should model our practice on. Try to develop that kind of love for everybody, that kind of dedication, that kind of service. Can you imagine how the world would be if everybody loved each other the way mothers love their children? It would be an absolute paradise. So when you feel the need to see a miracle, to feel inspired, to increase your faith, just take a minute and reflect over your own mother's kindness. I know a lot of people have traumas with their mother or with their father, and they're doing therapy and treatment. But if you count the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of times that our parents were kind to us, were generous with us, taught us, protected us, and you weigh that against the half of a dozen times that they mistreated us or abused us or made us feel bad, there's no comparison. So don't judge your parents' form of raising you on a few misdeeds that we perceive as misdeeds. They might not even be misdeeds, but we perceive it that way. And concentrate on the basically countless times that they were kind to us. So let's go to the greatest mother of all, the embodiment of compassion and wisdom, Tara, who actually does love all beings that way. Origin Yujin Ujan San Bema Gesar Dompola Yatsen Jogi Modrone Pema Jongne Jesodra Kordo Kadro Mampe Kor Jiji Jesodadro Chi Chinji Lapche Sheso So Guru Pema Siddhi Om Origin Yujin Dojan San Pema Gesar Dombola Yadzin Jorgin Modrone Pema Jongne Jesodra Kordo Kadro Mampe Kor Chichi Jeso Dadroji Chinji Lapche Sheso So Guru Pema Siddhi Origin Yujin Dojan San Pema Gesar Dombola Yatsen Jogin Modrone Pema Jongne Jesodra Kordo Kadro Mampe Kor Chichi Ji Jinji Laje Sheso So Guru Pema Siddhi Om. In the space in front of me, the mother of all the victorious ones, Arya Tara, actually appears. To her I pray. Now, as I and countless others are lost in the ocean of samsaric suffering, I seek Buddha to gain temporary and ultimate happiness for myself and all living beings. For this reason, I take refuge in Tara, embodiment of pure awareness, inseparable from all perfect qualities of Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Lama, Yidam, and Dakini. Now, as I and countless others are lost in the ocean of samsaric suffering, I seek Buddhahood to gain temporary and ultimate happiness for myself and all living beings. For this reason, I take refuge in Aryatara, the embodiment of pure awareness, inseparable from all perfect qualities of Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Lama, Yidam, and Dakini. Now, as I and countless others are lost in the ocean of samsaric suffering, I seek Buddhahood to gain temporary and ultimate happiness for myself and all living beings. For this reason, I take refuge in Aryatara, the embodiment of pure awareness, inseparable from all perfect qualities of Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, Lama, Yidam, and Dakini. From the depths of my heart I pray, evoking from Tara's forehead, throat, and heart a brilliant surge of rainbow light. As the light rays touch me and all other beings, the poisonous fruits of negative karma, sickness, demonic afflictions, and obstacles evaporate like dew in the morning sun. Merit, wisdom, glory, wealth, and longevity increase beyond measure. Illustrious Tara, please be aware of me, remove my obstacles, and quickly grant my excellent aspirations.